The airport buzzed with the usual rhythm of a Friday evening. Boarding calls echoing through the terminals, hurried footsteps over polished floors, and the smell of coffee mixing with jet fuel in the air. In the middle of it all, Sergeant Elijah Brooks stood silently by Gate 22, dressed in plain jeans and a faded hoodie, with a duffel bag slung over one shoulder. He didn't look like someone special. His eyes, though tired, carried a calm depth, the kind seen in people who've walked through fire and lived to tell about it. Elijah had just returned from his third deployment. No fanfare, no cameras, just a connecting flight home. And then it happened. "Sir, I'm going to need to see some ID," a voice barked. Two uniformed airport police officers, both white, had singled him out from the crowd. They didn't ask the man in the suit beside him. They didn't question the young couple behind him. Just Elijah. "Why?" he asked, confusion spreading across his face. "We received a report of suspicious activity. Step aside." He reached slowly for his wallet, careful not to make any sudden movements. But the second his hand went into his pocket, one of the officers grabbed his arm, twisting it behind his back. The other yanked the bag from his shoulder, spilling its contents across the floor. Neatly folded camouflage fatigues, a Bible, a photograph of a little girl, and a Purple Heart medal in a velvet case. People stopped, watched. No one said anything. Elijah didn't resist. He just kept repeating, "Please, I have a flight to catch. I just want to go home." In the security office, Elijah sat in silence. His wrists were red from the cuffs. His ID, military and civilian, sat untouched on the desk. The officers flipped through his things with casual disregard, treating his medals like trinkets, his photo like a meaningless prop. But then, the door opened. Captain Monroe, TSA, a tall black woman in a navy blue suit strode in, eyes flashing. "I saw the footage," she said coldly. "You detained a decorated soldier. Without probable cause. Based on what, a gut feeling?" The officers stammered. "We thought he was acting suspicious." "You thought he was suspicious because he was black and tired?" she snapped. "This man is Sergeant Elijah Brooks, U.S. Army Ranger. He just returned from his third deployment in Afghanistan. The man saved 6 of his unit members from a burning convoy after it was ambushed. And you humiliated him. Right here, in front of his country." She turned to Elijah. "Sergeant, I am so sorry. Please, let me escort you to your gate personally." The walk back through the terminal was silent, until a slow clap broke out from the Starbucks line. Then another, and another. By the time they reached his gate, people were standing, applauding. Someone yelled, "Thank you for your service." Others followed suit. Elijah stood frozen, his eyes wet, lip trembling. He didn't cry in war zones. He didn't cry when he lost friends. But right then, he couldn't hold it back. "I wasn't looking for attention," he said softly. "I just wanted to go home to my daughter." A man stepped forward, white, mid-50s, in a business suit. He removed his hat. "I fought in Desert Storm," he said. "The way they treated you was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't speak up when I saw it happen." Elijah looked at him. "You're speaking up now." The officers were removed from duty pending investigation. Captain Monroe later told reporters that Elijah's story helped initiate a new anti-profiling protocol across several airports. But Elijah never told his story for justice or change. He told it for his daughter. Because when 7-year-old Maya met him at baggage claim with a sign that read "Welcome Home, Daddy," he wanted to be able to look her in the eyes and say, "Even when people judge you for your skin, don't fight hate with hate. Fight it by standing tall. With kindness. With truth." In the end, the world didn't change because a soldier was wrongly arrested. It changed because, in the face of injustice, one man chose grace over rage, dignity over revenge. And that choice inspired others, strangers, bystanders, even former skeptics, to do better. Because humanity isn't healed through silence. It's healed when someone finally stands and says, "This is not okay." And it's healed even more when the one who was hurt chooses to forgive.